In late 2022, an Australian baby camel named Faye became an overnight sensation for mimicking the way people say hi. It's basically saying hey, which is something we typically associate with humans. The video racked up millions of views. And by shining a light on camels, it showed just how intelligent, graceful, and affectionate these animals can be. In fact, if you listen carefully, her owner, Flair Farrell, swears that his camel even knows his name. And no, this isn't one of those fake videos where someone dubs in audio. She really does say his name. But while all of that is pretty incredible, the reason the video went so viral was because it showed just how much love there is between a boy and his camel. In today's episode, we're going to take a look at the adorable baby camel that says hey, see how she stole the world's heart, and discover the story of the kind man who saved her life. Make sure to stick around until the end of the video to learn some valuable lessons about life and love from this touching story. You definitely won't expect the last lesson, so make sure you don't miss it. This little camel changed a man's life. First things first, let's start with a bit of background. For the past decade, Flair Farrell has lived on his farm in Queensland, Australia, running his own caravan park. Now, as anyone who lives in a caravan park will tell you, it's not always smooth sailing. Sure, there are some fun times, but there's also lots of paperwork and plenty of difficult customers to deal with. All that stress can certainly weigh on a person's mind, especially when you have other problems to worry about. Back in 2016, Flair's life took a turn for the worse when he got sick with pneumonia. Fortunately, that wasn't the only health problem he faced. After his recovery, he developed another illness. This time, it affected his eyes. And soon after, he was diagnosed with a brain tumor. After going through all that, you probably wouldn't blame Flair for feeling down. But instead of letting the negative feelings take over, he decided to take action. That's when he did something totally out of the ordinary. He bought himself 8 camels. Since then, he's taken care of more than 21 camels on his farm. And while they may look goofy and funny, he treats them like family, he says. I love these animals. They're so gentle and calm. They're more emotionally complex than any other animal I've ever been around. To him, the connection he has with his camels is unmatched. So you might be wondering, how exactly do you talk to camels? Well, according to Flair, each camel has its own unique personality, and they all have different ways of communicating. However, there are some general sounds that camels make that experts believe could mean certain things. For example, camels use a variety of vocalizations to communicate with each other, including grunts, squeals, screams, and whistles. Grunts are usually used to show submission or acknowledgement, while squeals and screams are used to express excitement or agitation. Some researchers believe that whistles are used to greet other camels or to call for attention. And experts also think that camels can recognize their owners by sight and sound and may even respond to their names being called. This could be seen in Faye's case, who seems to know her owner very well. When she sees him, she greets him with a loud hey, and he responds by scratching her ears and giving her some water. He says that although she's only 11 months old, she already knows her name and is smart enough to understand simple commands. Plus, she loves to give him a big hug whenever he comes back to see her. And no, we don't mean like the bear hugs that Yogi Bear gives to Ranger Smith. These hugs are much more friendly and less painful. As Claire puts it, she loves giving me a big cuddle. If you hear her greeting me, you'll see she comes up to the fence to see what I am doing. And then she jumps up and gives me a big kiss on the cheek. Now, you might be wondering why this particular clip of Faye saying hello went viral. Well, it's likely because people were shocked to see a camel imitating a human sound so closely. Additionally, the video touched people because it showed the strong bond between Faye and Flair. After all, we do often get to see the kind of relationship that exists between a camel and a human, let alone one that involves a camel saying hello in a way that's almost identical to how humans do it. However, there's another possible explanation, according to some experts. The reason the video went viral is because it humanizes an animal that many people do and know much about. Camels are often seen as strange and mysterious creatures, but in reality, they're just like any other animal. They need love and attention from their owners, and they can form strong bonds with the people they spend time with. By showing the world that camels can be loving and affectionate, Flair's video broke down some barriers and helped people see these animals in a new light. Additionally, the video tapped into a universal theme that many people can relate to: the importance of companionship and having a voice. Camels are often seen as voiceless creatures that can't express themselves, but Faye's case shows that this isn't always true. Through her unique ability to imitate the human greeting of hey, she's able to communicate with her owner and let him know how much she cares about him. This is a powerful message that resonates with many people, especially those who feel like their voices aren't being heard. You might be thinking, this is all well and good, but what about the part where you said that Faye saved her owner's life? Well, here's the thing. Flair credits his entire camel herd with helping him through difficult times. When he first started raising camels, he was going through a tough time in his life. But taking care of the animals gave him a sense of purpose and helped him focus on something other than his own problems. Plus, seeing the joy that the camels brought to other people made him happy. Seeing the happiness the camels brought to people when they visited the farm gave him a sense of fulfillment and joy. This, in turn, helped him cope with his illnesses and move forward with his life in a positive way. In fact, Flair says that Faye is the most affectionate of the bunch. She always greets him with a loud hey and is eager to give him a big hug. It's clear that the two of them have formed a strong bond, and that Faye has had a profound impact on him. Some people might not understand why someone would have such a deep connection with a camel, but to Flair, it makes perfect sense. He's found solace and support in these animals in a way he never expected. He says that Faye is his hero, and that he doesn't know what he'd do without her. But it's not just Flair who has benefited from the connection with these animals. Caring for the camels has also given him a sense of responsibility and routine, which has helped him stay on track and make progress in his life. He says that the camels have helped him become a better person. Overall, it's clear that the bond between Flair and his camels, especially Faye, has had a profound impact on his life. While some may not understand the connection between a human and a camel, it's clear that these animals can provide love, support, and companionship in ways that we might not expect, saving each other. But it's not all sunshine and roses. While the video of Faye saying hey went viral and melted hearts around the world, it's important to remember that taking care of camels is a lot of work. Like any other animal, they require regular veterinary care, food and water, and plenty of space to roam. Flair has to spend a significant amount of money on vet bills alone, and it can be difficult to find reliable help on the farm. But he doesn't let these challenges get him down. Instead, he takes pride in being a responsible camel owner and making sure that his animals are happy and healthy. He says that the joy they bring to him and others makes it all worthwhile. In the end, the story of Flair and Faye is a heartwarming reminder that love can come from the most unexpected places. Their bond is a testament to the power of companionship and the importance of embracing the differences that make us unique. So the next time you see a camel, don't just walk by. Take a moment to appreciate these amazing creatures and the valuable lessons they have to teach us about life. Love and the importance of embracing the unknown. Who knows? You might just learn something new and make a new friend along the way. Now it's your turn. Tell us about the most heartwarming human-animal connection you've ever witnessed. We'd love to hear your stories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.